Okay. Welcome to Coasting to Ghosting. It's a dumb name. I got it. But this is episode 1. We are going to be coasting all the way to the ghosting. We're in the West Coast. We're in Seattle. We're going to be paying homage to Sucker Punch leading up to Ghost of Tsushima. And of course, Ghost of Tsushima will be the last big PlayStation exclusive for the PS4. So let's start with the reason why it's poetic, because they are the last big PS4 exclusive. They were also the first big PS4 exclusive, and that is what we're playing, Infamous Second Son. So let's get into this. It's 7 years ago, a small group of humans called conduits emerged, each with their ability to manipulate and even weaponize a unique form of matter. The Department of Unified Protection was formed to hunt down and indefinitely detain all conduits reclassified as bioterrorists to protect the population. It's now believed that all bioterrorists have been successfully captured and locked away. As a result, the Department of Unified Protection is being phased out, with the military assuming oversight of all imprisoned bioterrorists. Today, the first military transport of bioterrorists leaves the DUP detention facility at Curtin K Station, headed for an army prison in upstate Washington. It will never arrive. Incredible game. So pretty, too. This game came out in March. Literally of the year. I think it was the March after. Let me just make sure I get that date right. So Infamous came out March 21st, 2014. Remember that the PS4 launched in like November of 2013. So this was the first exclusive. This was it. This was how they were like, hey, this is our first exclusive. Oh, we're gonna get to play. And they also use motion controls, I should say. This is actually something you do in the game. I'm just controlling with the DualSense to create this image. And all you're doing is just following the lines. Also, how long do you think it would take for him to put up a cardboard of that size? Because it's covering this whole thing. Probably takes him forever. I have that beanie of Delsin.
If art is a crime, then just... Damn it.
I'll turn on subtitles.
Think, Delsin, think.
And of course, Troy Baker is the voice actor.
Party at the Longhouse. Just gotta get there, mingle, establish an alibi. I'm a goddamn criminal mastermind.
If you can't tell, I have a giant smile on my face. I love this game. I platinum this game. I could not stop playing this game.
This should work. Oh, genius. Real genius.
Who's out there?
It's just me, Betty. Would you put
Delsin.
this stapler down? Seriously.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at the big to-do at the Longhouse?
Yeah, I just didn't feel all that accomplished tonight, but you look amazing. It looks great on you. Seriously.
What were you doing up on the roof? Hmm?
Nothing. Just...
Were you up to mischief?
Yes.
I know you're in there, so just come on out, or I'll call Betty and she'll be here in 5 minutes with the keys.
You were up to mischief.
Okay, well, come on, seriously, what are you gonna do here?
Well, I have no choice. He's a cop. I have to be back here in 5 minutes, and if you're still here...
Thanks, Betty.
This is the last
Last
time.
time.
Now I have to go back to my office. Apparently, I'm getting a phone call.
I love her so much.
I cannot believe he doesn't have anything but nope.
Look at it. It just flows too.
Dead end.
Just very well put together.
Hello,
Love this game.
freedom.
I think I know
And
exactly
now
where I'm
the
gonna
easy part.
stop
Get to
episode
the
1.
Longhouse, set up an alibi.
Oops, I fucked it up. It flows so easily. Like, they just do such a good job. Of setting up, like, him being able
wait.
to fucking move and doesn't feel loose at all. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, it's right there. Love it. Yeah, there's no like,
Gold crap.
as you can tell, it's very, very fluid with the way that he, like, you can literally just kind of fucking move. Like, I can move all over with him.
Halfway there.
It's so smooth. They really did. I don't know why no one wants to talk about how these guys kind of revolutionized the way parkour systems can work in a game and still be simplified but also complex, because this game will add complexities to that system at some point, and it'll kind of catch you off guard. Like, there's no ledge detection right there. You just know, and he'll grab it. And this was a great brag about the way the PS4 can process data, which is why I know I would be proud of this game.
Shoot, shoot! Shoot, get out of here.
That was close.
It's just so smooth. Button presses, just simple button presses, nothing overly complicated. Just wait, we get to fucking climb buildings in
Don't
this
look
game.
down, don't look down.
And the plan is working perfectly.
Yeah, and you use the touchpad a
Hey,
ton in this
man,
game.
I've been looking like forever for you. We should probably just get inside.
That's
Reggie.
Reggie.
For me to keep arresting my own brother over and over and over again.
Maybe you should stop arresting your brother over and over and
You
over
think this
again.
is a joke?
No, I
Is
don't.
this how you want to leave your mark on the world, huh? You think this would make our parents proud? Misdemeanor vandalism?
Listen, man, there's a lot of scary shit in the world, and while I'm out there actually trying to assert my talent,
You're trying to
and cause
assert your talent. I mean, what the
Why
hell
do you
are you
always
even
do
talking
this,
about?
Reggie? Why
No,
don't you just let me
explain
be
it
who
to me.
I
Tell me
am?
what big, bad,
If you
scary
would
shit
listen,
you're
I
gonna
would
scare us from.
explain it to you.
Really? Because I don't seem to get
Reggie?
it. What?
truck.
Let's fucking go. And see how people got out.
I'm going after those two. You stay
crazy.
back. That thing's gonna blow.
I
Wait,
could
it's
look there, but I'm
exploding.
looking at my
Got it.
my monitor, which is over here. See how he's kind of like DUP detainee, so he's got powers.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. I thought I was gonna die. Hey, you all right? Hey, let him go! Just let him go and keep your hands where I can see him. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to get going before she gets here. I said let him go, or I will shoot you.
Fresh?
I said I don't want to hurt nobody.
What if Rogue was cooler? That is what Delsin is, pretty much. And it's not like if he touches anyone, they have to have powers for it to activate him. It's fucking brilliant. Look at that. Look at this fucking game, dude. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
What was that? What the hell? What's happening to me? God, no! Stop it, stop it, stop it! What the hell is going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Make it stop! Reg! Reg, I really need you!
That was floating.
No, I gotta get through here. What is going on? Reggie! No! Reggie! Reg? You okay?
Delsin, what was that?
I gotta get that thing off you.
You just...
I gotta get you out!
Okay. Okay, just help me push! Oh, dear God.
No, no, no! Shit. I can't stop it, man. I can't stop it. Reggie, I can't stop
It's
it,
okay.
man.
It's okay. You're okay. Just breathe. Breathe.
Remember, that is a death sentence for these people. This guy is now, even though he did nothing wrong, a death sentence. He is a terrorist to this world.
My brother. All right? You were my brother.
Okay.
This thing with you is gonna pass. I promise. We'll fix it. All right? You with me? You with me?
Okay.
Okay. Get out there. There is a bioterrorist. We gotta stop him before he gets to the rest of the tribe.
Now, some of them are terrorists, but Delsin's not a terrorist. He's just
I need you right now.
didn't know he had a power, and then
Come on. You good?
surprise.
Yeah. Let's go.
We can not use anything besides
Promise
just
me
like
you
a.
won't use any of those tricks, okay?
I wouldn't have been
Tricks.
able to even get to you back there if I hadn't.
Just promise me you won't do that.
Hey, hey.
I don't want you to think what's happened is a good thing, okay? Because it's not.
Sheriff, we can't get in! The button's jammed!
I think Betty's still inside.
Jeez, man, the latch is melted.
Locked. How the hell did he get through?
I think he ran through.
You can do that?
There's only one way to find out.
Delsin's a bioterrorist too.
Wait, he's not.
Fine, go. Control the mobs.
I'm coming back with help. See if Betty's in there with the bioterrorist, and be careful. You know what those freaks are capable of.
Yeah. Those freaks.
His brother is one of those freaks. Like, what the fuck? One of my favorite systems.
Vents. Good to know.
Because, I mean, you're technically smoke. You can vent your way into the system. It's fucking dope. So fucking cool. And then, boop.
Not good. Wow, that should have hurt.
Didn't. Because the smoke absorbs it a little bit.
Betty, where are you, Betty?
It's fucking so cool.
Hold on, Betty.
It's his own element. Can't smoke dash through yourself, essentially. So good.
Yeah, this will work. Don't want to spoil the surprise.
Almost there, Betty.
Gotta get out of here, lady!
Stay away from
I'm
me!
trying to help
no,
you, lady!
Stay away from me!
Stop!
Delsin!
I was just trying to create a diversion. I didn't know anybody was in here.
You did this to me.
You're a conduit?
Betty, I'll explain later, but you gotta get out of here now.
Good, I'm gone.
Not until you fix this first.
Great game.
I spent most of my life behind bars. It's easy enough to bust out. You just gotta wait for that golden opportunity.
Not gonna be a lot of commentary on this one. Sorry.
Got my
It's
powers. Hell, I was unstoppable. Until the DUP caught up with me. Yeah, they got a special hole they like to toss folks like me in. Figured out a way to bind us all up so we couldn't use our powers. That also meant they had to feed us, wash us, even wipe our goddamn asses. That's no way for a man to live. There's no way. They had this red-headed bitch there, really into needles and scalpels. She called what she did to me tests. But if you do enough time, you learn a few tricks. Just gotta be patient. Sooner or later, they'll screw up. They always do. You maybe see something or you hear something, learn things you weren't supposed to know. So when that bitch put the three of us in that wagon, I knew what was coming. A golden opportunity.
and there you go. Seems a little dark. Might be my screen.
I saw you poking around inside my head. It was me? I thought that was you. You saw it, right? That DUP prison. If she catches you, that's where you're going. Wait! I'm warning you, kid. Back off! We're not going anywhere.
Love it. We're gonna kick his ass.
You fix this!
We're going to kick his
I
ass.
don't know what happened, but you better be ready to disappear.
Why?
You're a conduit now, kid. A bioterrorist. Welcome to the world of run for your life. And that's what I aim to do, even if I gotta go through you.
Not going anywhere until you fix this!
This ain't something that can be fixed.
Then at least show me how to control it.
Ain't got time. DUP's coming, and she knows I'm onto her plan.
Ow.
This fire's only gonna buy 2-3 minutes diversion tops. I gotta get now. Ain't going back to Curtin K.
Yeah, well, whoever's coming is coming for you, man, not me.
You've been seen, son. Folks here know about you, and she's got a way of making people talk. Good luck, kid.
Oh, hell no. No way I'm gonna die in a fish guttery.
Let me go. Just let me walk away. Nobody's ever gotta know about any of this. Wait a minute. Stop. Let's talk about this.
Not dead, just imprisoned.
I am so very disappointed in you.
Well, we got him, right? I, flushed that mean old conduit for you.
I'm
Good job, everybody.
out of here.
Especially you, guys.
Bioterrorist. Henry Daughtry was a bioterrorist. Conduit. Is a word used by traitors who sympathize with their cause. You're not a traitor, are you?
Uh-oh.
I try not to be.
You seem nervous.
No, I'm not nervous.
It's been my experience there are only two reasons for people to be nervous. Either they're cowards, or they have something to hide.
Well, I also get nervous around pretty girls.
You were in there with that bioterrorist for some time. Did he share anything with you?
He's like, I love pretty.
Um,
Earl.
sure.
Did he say anything to you? Share any of his ramblings about conspiracies?
No, he didn't share anything.
Good. That's good to hear. You see, we are engaged in a life and death war with these bioterrorists, and it's my job to do
No, they are not.
whatever it takes to ensure that we win that war.
No, there's no war.
What?
It's just
It's kind
propaganda.
of funny because aren't you a bioterrorist too?
Oh, she technically is.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire.
Hmm.
And it's clear now that you're not a coward, which means there's something that you're not telling me.
What are you doing? You can't do this, you crazy! I've got rights!
And I have the legal authority to suspend those rights whenever I feel it's necessary, like now, for instance. I'll ask again, what happened in there?
And I will tell you again.
I'm told that hurts.
Maybe I know what happened in there.
No! Betty, don't!
Really? Still nothing. Well, unless you decide that you do have something to tell me, I'll go chat with that nice old lady. But you should know, concrete is especially hard on brittle bones. And if she doesn't talk, I'll just move on to the next one, and the next, until I find someone who does. So do you have something you want to tell me? Or do you prefer that I move on to your friends here?
This is what a lot of people were curious about with Ghost of Tsushima, if there is a karma system. There isn't a karma system in Ghost, but that's fine. This is one of the bases of Infamous. That's why it's called Infamous, because you can be either good or bad, which makes you infamous. Now, we're going to, if we have time, we'll do 2 separate playthroughs. This first one, though, we are going to do a good playthrough, just so you can see the absolution, because they are very distinct endings, and so I'm going to show you the good one first. And so I'm going to turn myself in.
I'm a conduit.
What?
I said I'm a conduit, alright? I caught it a second ago from that guy.
Oh, you caught it. Very funny.
Ah! God!
Delsin!
So, Betty, maybe you can give me a straight answer. Yeah, I'm told that hurts.
Some of them don't matter, but we did lean towards the good side in this game. So now we are considered a protector. And there are bonuses for being, like, as you advance and do good things, it advances, so. This first episode is going to be the longest one because I want to get to a certain point so that way there's no big exposition. But essentially what they're talking about is the 3 people that escaped. He was captured, but others were not. And so because of that, now we have a problem. We're going to play on normal, by the way. I'm not going to change that. But so now they're outside of Seattle, and now Seattle has a problem with conduits or bioterrorists. So now stuff's going to go down, and, you know, we're going to stop here for episode 1. I'm going to create some new save data, obviously. Mike, just go ahead and immediately start episode 2, making sure that it's there. Yep. And, yeah, again, welcome to Coasting to Ghosting. I really wanted to do this because people need to see just how incredible of a developer Sucker Punch is. If you're interested, the game is called Infamous Second Son. It's a PlayStation Hits, as it should be. please play this game. If not, don't worry about it. Join me. We're going to play through the whole game. We're going to play through it twice probably. We're going to do one good, one bad. I think we're going to have time to do both to begin with. The game isn't like super long, so we should be able to do both, and I have the time. Hoping to upload several of these videos, maybe a week. I'm probably going to immediately start episode 2, recording it as soon as this is over. But please, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, ding the bell, whatever. Please engage with me on Twitter. I'm at Mike Spielman, VA. And, thank you for joining me. And we'll see you in part 2 of Coasting the Ghosting. Yes, it's a bad name, I know.